She really feels the burden of the clock ticking, Moore says of Rebecca's state in the season 5 finale. Moms are always there to remind us that everything's going to be alright, and that was Rebecca's mantra on the season 5 finale of This Is Us. Kevin, Justin Hartley, and Madison's, Caitlin Thompson, wedding day finally arrived. While Kevin grooms it out over every tiny detail, Rebecca, Mandy Moore, pursued another conversation she'd been longing to have, talking to Randall, Sterling K. Brown, about his trip to New Orleans and what he discovered about his birth mother, Laurel, Jennifer C. Holmes. Randall was reluctant to get into such a thorny subject on his brother's wedding day, but when some downtime left him cornered, he acquiesced and began showing Rebecca pictures. But she teared up after only 2 photos. Later, though, she found Randall and issued the mother of all apologies, admitting her shame and guilt over keeping the things she knew about William, Ron Cephas Jones, and Laurel from him. But not only that, her guilt over never giving him an opening as a child, a teenager, or an adult to discuss the complicated feelings he had being a black child raised by a white family. That conversation with Randall was one she needed to have for 40 years, and there was no time like the present, Moore told EU Editor-in-Chief Mary Margaret at a Season 5 finale panel Tuesday night in Pasadena, Calif. She really feels the burden of the clock ticking and not knowing how things are going to unfold in the foreseeable future, so it was really important for her to have the conversation to take full ownership and responsibility for the choice she made, but it wasn't an easy conversation. This Is Us Sterling K. Brown and Mandy Moore on This Is Us credit. Ron Batzdorf, NBC. Randall was quick to forgive, taking Rebecca into an embrace and subtly reassuring her of their bond by amending her description of Laurel as his mother to birth mother. While Randall and Rebecca were stronger than ever, other Pearson family units broke down. Madison called off the wedding, realizing she couldn't marry a man who wasn't in love with her after Kevin just couldn't find the words. Kate, Chrissy Metz, and Toby, Chris Sullivan, seemed to patch up their rocky marriage after coming to an understanding over who would be a stay-at-home parent. Answer: neither. But a 5-year flash-forward revealed that the reconciliation would be short-lived enough to find Kate marrying her music teacher boss, Philip, Chris Gear. For the time being, though, Rebecca was there to reassure her kids all would be well. Even if she could no longer readily imagine Jack, Milo Ventimiglia, and how he would react to their current circumstances. EU caught up with Moore at the finale event to discuss that long-awaited mea culpa, Rebecca's impending sense of borrowed time, and the forthcoming Big 3 house.